We finished another weekend camping, so today I'm going to talk about the foods that we cooked on this camping trip. We spent the weekend on a river with no power or cell phone service, so that was kind of nice. So we started our morning with some hash browns. We had two types of hash browns. We started with the pre-grated frozen hash browns that everybody's used to. They worked out pretty well. You have to have some oil if you're going to do it into a cast iron pan, which we did have a little bit of oil, but I used some butter. And then we also had some frozen hash brown patties. I had never done these before on a stove. I actually ended up liking these better because you could just cook them on the cast iron over the fire and flip it over, and they had a nice little crunch to them, and they were a lot easier than the frozen ones. And as you can see, they churned out really well. Then we spent a little bit of our afternoon going to do the sliding rock, which is a lot of fun. So here we are going down slow motion sliding rock. The kids had a good time. We went down twice. There was actually quite a bit of line at this sliding rock, so in the hour we were there, we only went down twice. And then we came back and we had some macaroni and cheese. I made a video about this. You can check it out. This was actually really awesome. We had never made macaroni and cheese over a fire before. We grated our own cheese, and we added butter and pasta and milk, put it in the cast iron, and put it over the fire until it all melted, and it was super cheesy. It made so much macaroni. We had a whole pound of macaroni. We definitely didn't need that much macaroni because we were not able to eat it all. So we were eating it for the second day also. So put it back in the cooler and it went well. The next thing we ended up making was a snack of some popcorn. We thought we'd try to do everything over the fire this weekend. So all of our cooking this weekend was just over the fire. Had a grate, so that was nice, but here's the popcorn. Worked out pretty well. This is what we used the oil for that we had in the hash browns, and then we had a little afternoon snack. And there's our popcorn. We also had an afternoon snack of some boiled eggs and some fruits and oranges and just different things to snack on. So here's us peeling some boiled eggs. And then for supper that night, we finished it with some brats that we were boiling over the fire. So you can do a whole camping meal over the fire, and it's pretty nice because we didn't have as much stuff to clean up because we didn't get out all of our grills and everything that we used. Then we hung out the rest of the night at the fire. So thank you for watching. You know, when you go on a lot of different trips, you eat a lot of different foods, and sometimes you want to change it up. So that was our weekend of cooking everything over the fire. See you next time.